everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, subscribe. So y'all, we finally have the rest of the Milk Bath & Body Works Collaboration collection, honey. And you know, I have thoughts. So before we get started on this video, let me tell you my lip combo of the day. I'm wearing the NYX lip liner in Prune, along with the Fenty lip gloss in Smurfette Effect. And it, you know, it came in this little cute case. Let me take this out. This is my first time wearing this gloss today, and y'all, I absolutely love her, okay? I was like, woo-wee. I was trying to be like, oh, girl, you don't need any other new Fenty holiday limited collection glosses. And because, you know, Fenty was my number one. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but, you know, y'all know me. Fenty was my, like, number one gloss. I was like, ah! And I know people say the Maybelline lifter glosses are a dupe, and they kind of are, but they're not as good. And, you know, then I, got into other glosses, and Fenty took a back burner. You know, I went through the lip oil phase, and now I'm going through like a little bit of a lipstick phase. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm in love with this gloss. I am in love with this gloss. So now I'm like, oh my goodness, let me make sure, let me double check the holiday limited edition lip kits. Y'all, I will never be cured. I will forever be a lip addict. Okay, so as we all know, the Milk Bar collection had an early release. It was around whenever Bath & Body Works turned 35 years old, honey. And we had the Milk Bar birthday cake. I've already reviewed this. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it above. Check it out. But this is the one that smells like a cake, basically. If you want a more in-depth review of it, check out that video. So then we waited. I feel like it's been about a month, practically. Almost a month. And now we have the rest of the collection. Remember, you know, well, first let's smell it and then we'll talk. Okay, so I'm going to go, it's 4 new scents, but 5 fragrance mists in total. The one I'm least excited about is Peppermint Bark Truffle. So Peppermint Bark Truffle has notes of peppermint chocolate cake, crushed candy cane, and white chocolate. So yeah, I haven't smelled these. I just picked these up today. I was going to pick them up yesterday. Today is the 16th. You know, when it first, when it first released, and my back was hurting. For some reason, I'm having like back spasm, back pain. I don't know what's going on. So, and I had to take my mom to the doctor. Then I had to take her on errands, and I was like, I can't do anymore. I did not want to go to the store. And y'all know it wouldn't be me without just a little bitty rant. I hope I remember to throw it in at the end. But Peppermint Bark Truffle it smells exactly like what it says. Does it say chocolate cake? I get the chocolate cake. I get the candy cane. I don't know what it... Now this... I think body washes. I can't remember which one, y'all. But smells like the York Peppermint Patty. I think I have something else, maybe from Victoria's Secret, that smells kind of like that. This is along those same scent DNA, scent profile. It's got a lot of mint. It's got a lot of peppermint. Like, I don't love it. I don't tend to love minty, pepperminty fragrances. And what's funny is I never did. I was never tempted to purchase any peppermint scented items. But for some reason, I had a pocket bag, whatever the peppermint scent is from Bath & Body Works they bring out every Christmas season, because I can't remember right now. And I had that in a pocket bag, and I fell in love with that hand sanitizer, and I love to smell it on my hands. So then I bought the body care, and I still haven't worn it because it's so pepperminty. It is, and And this is like chocolate and mint. It's the perfect blend of chocolate and mint if you like peppermint scented products. Like when I was in Walmart yesterday looking for those doggone EOS lotions that I still cannot find at any of my stores, that it was a hemp lotion, the new peppermint lotion, and I smelled it. I was tempted to get that, honey, because that smelled so, it was the sweetest peppermint scent I'd ever smelled. But then I was like, I need to try the EOS first before, because I don't need a lot of peppermint, honey. Not at all. But this is nice. I mean, like I said, if you like that peppermint chocolate mix, this is perfection. I mean, it is, this smells, if you want to say a cake, I've never had a peppermint chocolate cake, but if you want to go with the peppermint York patty-like type of scent, you know, the chocolate and the mint, that perfect blend of chocolate and peppermint, this is it. I mean, it smells good. Do I want to keep this? Do I love this? Am I going to want to wear this? I don't know yet, but it smells good. It smells good. It smells like this is the best smelling. Yeah, this is the best smelling product of this scent DNA that I've smelled with chocolate and peppermint ever. Yeah, that's body care. This is it. So peppermint bark truffle does smell very nice. So we're gonna go in the ones I'm the least excited about. I'll be perfectly honest. I wasn't really excited about any of these because I don't know. Nothing. It's hard to excite me lately. But this is the next one I was like, ooh, about. This is cereal milk soft serve, and this has notes of soft ice cream, golden cornflakes, and frosted sugar. So as we spray this, honey, let me tell you. Cornflakes, the only way I will eat cornflakes is smashed up with a ton of sugar, not anything healthy. And I like them a little soggy. To me, that's the best type of, that's the only way to eat cornflake cereal. This kind of gives me vibes of that. That's what I was wondering. Is this going to remind me of me crushing that up? It kind of does. But with ice cream. I really get the ice cream note in this. I mean, these are really good. The ones I'm smelling. Just what I said with Milk Bar, birthday cake, how it smells, exactly like each note. These are all, so thus far, these are the third one I'm smelling. It's smelling exactly like the fragrance notes. I smell the soft ice cream. I smell the golden cornflakes. I smell the frosted sugar. Again, am I in love with this? No. These are super gourmand. Super gourmand. Very foodie gourmand thus far. I could see myself layering with this. But as far as going, woo, child, give me some more of that cereal milk soft serve. I need backups. No. Maybe if they went for more of an ice cream, like, well, I don't know why they didn't go for ice cream cone instead of cornflakes. And I'm hoping more of the frosted sugar will come out. Right now, I'm getting a lot of, it's like the vanilla ice cream aspect with cornflakes. I want it to sweeten up some, but it does smell super gourmand, like edible, very edible. So that's what I think about cereal milk soft serve. Okay, I guess the next one we're going to talk about is cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. And this has notes of toasted pretzel, cinnamon dusting, and sugared vanilla. And I was thinking, is this going to be similar to maybe that cinnamon lotion they came out with? I can't remember the name of it, y'all. It's just too many collections since I've been doing this too many products run together in my mind. But y'all know what I'm talking about. That lotion that came out, everybody was like, where the mist, where the mist, where the mist. That one. I wonder if it's going to smell like that. I also wonder if it was going to smell like that. Oh, I don't know the name of that one either. It's a holiday fragrance mist that came out like Hot Joy Snickerdoodle. I wonder if it was going to smell like that. So let's see. Okay, to me, just from initially smelling this, it reminds me of Joy Sugar Snickerdoodle from that collection, but more intense, honey. Like, again, I smell the pretzel, the cinnamon, the vanilla. This is making me want to go, what's that place with the, you can get the pretzels at the mall? And I've never even purchased a sweet one. Yeah, this smells good. Again, but y'all keep in mind, I'm not gourmand woman. I like gourmand fragrances and lotions to layer, but I don't tend to like to smell straight up like food. Unless it's like cookie, vanilla, something like that. I'm not gourmand in the sense of I want that to be what I smell like. I like gourmand fragrance with some perfuminess added into it. But for someone who loves to smell straight up edible, these are strong. They seem very concentrated. Like I said, the Milk Bar birthday cake lasted well on me, and I'm impressed with. I'm not getting any alcohol scent with these. Like, these smell really, really, really good. It's just that I'm not falling in love with a fragrance mist because, like, why didn't they? I wish they had done a marshmallow, because these are done quite well. The blend, the strongness. I'm not getting, like I said, I'm not getting a lot of alcohol, and I'm impressed with the formulation. It makes me wonder, did they change formulations for this collection? Because it's smelling really good and authentic, very authentic to what the fragrance notes depict on the, for each fragrance mist. So I'm impressed thus far, honey. It's just that I would never just wear this and be like, this is how I want to smell. Unless I was just sitting at home, laying around, reading a book, watching movies, cold winter day, fall, cloudy day where I just want to chill. But as of going out and about, for me, these would be purely to layer and then add a perfumey aspect, just a little bit to it. But it is good, and like I said, it smells like a cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie, honey. I mean, yeah, like a crunchy. Yeah, it does. That's what it smells like. So far, I haven't been like disappointed with any of them, because I'm so impressed with the way they are smelling and smelling like exactly what the fragrance notes say, honey. Okay, the last one we're going to talk about today is Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. And this has notes of sugar cookie, raspberry jelly, and toasted almonds. Okay, I wish, the almond I'm a little worried about, because almond can overtake fragrances. I've noticed fragrance mist. So let's see. This smells delicious. Ooh. Well, y'all know I love raspberry, honey. Even though I'm tired of everybody using raspberry. This, okay, I think people were saying raspberry jam donut, and it doesn't, this makes me think of, those cookies you can get at the holiday, during the holidays, the little, like, shortbread cookies with the filling of, jam inside of them. That is what this smells like to me. Huh? Woo wee woo. Okay. Ooh, I might have to get one more of these. And ooh, that raspberry jelly is there. Like raspberry jam donut, mine is back there somewhere. But yeah, I'm not getting ready to dig. I remember exactly how it smells. It smells like a raspberry jam donut. You get the donut vibe, you get the raspberry vibe, perfect blend. This smells like raspberry jam jelly more so, and then you get that cookie vibe. Ooh, but that raspberry, hunty, it's like a raspberry, almost gelée type of smell. I'm liking this one. I'm liking this one, honey. So let's rank these, and keep in mind, personal preference plays a big part, especially with these gourmand fragrances. So coming in at number 5 for me, it's gonna have to be peppermint bark truffle. And I'm gonna try this one out on my skin, and if I don't love this on my skin, I'm going to return it and get another raspberry holiday pie bar, because this is not something that would be easy for me to wear. I'm as I'm talking to you all about it, mentally I'm going through, what perfume would I wear with this? Choco musk maybe, but I've used that up. I'm not trying to repurchase it right now because I have other fall fragrances I want to use, because it's like I'm not even in the mood to film my fall videos because it's been 90 doggone degrees and I'm not in the fall mindset. Well, I'm in a mindset, it's just the weather is not cooperating. It's been beautiful weather. Like, it's finally, we had one high 90-degree weather day, and now we're in the 80s. To me, it's not fall until you're in the 70s consistently. That's the high. So I'm just like, oh. But yeah, so it's number 5 because it's just not my zhuzh. It's just not my scent profile preference, but it does smell really good. Coming in at number 4, is going to be cereal milk soft serve, because I get that cereal vibe and I don't tend to like to smell like cereal. Now I can work with it and enjoy this one. I think this is another one I want to try it on my skin. I don't know. I'm not loving it. It's a little too foodie to me. Just too much of the cornflake right now. But again, not bad. I want to keep stressing that because they do smell good. And if you're a gourmand lover, I think you would absolutely love this collection. I really do. Coming in at number 3 is going to be cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. Now this one to me smells like fall. It smells so good. This is no way on the potential chopping block. I really do like the way cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie smells. Oh Lord. Ugh. 1 and 2, I don't know. I'm gonna have to say number 2 is gonna be Milk Bar birthday cake. Now I have 2 of these, don't regret it. This smells delicious to me. But this doggone raspberry holiday pie bar, and I love raspberry scents. I do love it. It smells so pretty and good. Like this smells, it's enough gourmand with perfuminess to me also. So this has to be number 1 for me for the Milk Bath & Body Works collection, honey. Okay, now my thoughts on this collection, I've said it throughout the video. Very impressed. Very impressed. Now, I did look at some of the other products along with the collection. I don't want any of the pocket bags. The pocket bag holders are cute, but they're big. They're not my taste. You know, I'm not I don't have a backpack. Now, if I was carrying a backpack, something, yeah, I would want that big old trunk maybe. But for my handbags and things, I'm not tempted. They have one that looks like, you know, the soft serve with the cornflakes on top. I'm not tempted by that. Now, I did see a loofah little soft serve thing, and I said in the collection, and I said, oh, I'll get a loofah. it was $9.95 and I couldn't use my free reward for it, so I put it back. Yeah, I'm thinking about, it's cutesy type of products. It's a very cute collection. Now, I did not like the early release. I like an early release where it's a couple days or something, not a month. I don't know if I'm exaggerating. It feels like it's been a month. Wait, I bought this September 14th. Yeah, because my rant's coming. Because I purchased the birthday cake. So, and I was looking at the receipt, and it was September 14th. So this was a month. And that's just too long in my opinion, because I was like over it by this time. And y'all let me know. Everything is leaked so much nowadays. It just kind of makes me like, ugh. Tell me your opinion. And I'm not just talking about Bath and Body Works. I'm talking about with all products. Everything is just leaked. There's no you hear about it so far in advance, and then you have to wait. And then you have to wonder, when's it coming? And then you have to wait for the leaked release date. And I just don't like it, because there's no surprise anymore. It's a lot of anticipation and hunting, and I'm just not, I have so much stuff. I don't feel like hunting stuff down anymore. I just don't. And I just miss some of the mystery. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit of the mystery and surprise and excitement of it. I guess the excitement is, it's coming and you're waiting, and I know it can help for budgeting purposes. So it's like I miss it, but I get the benefits of it also, of not knowing everything in advance. Just tell me y'all's thoughts. I'm curious, because I bought 6 of these, thinking, woo, Bath & Body Works usually releases something early, and then a few days later the rest will come out. That's how most collections are. Most collections, when you get a sneak peek, you're not waiting a month. I don't know. I didn't like that. But and then I purchased 6 of these, at a good deal, 3 for $3. Not the best deal, because then I was listening to other leaked news, new CEOs. There's not going to be a lot of sales. And guess what? It's been sale after sale after sale lately, because companies are about that money. And if the best way to get money is a sale, they're going to have this. They're going to continue to have the sales. So I was stupid in thinking, oh, let me do this. I don't know when or if there's going to be a sale. And then there were plenty of sales. So I went in today to exchange 4 of these to get these 4 to talk about. And again, this was a BOPUS order. And they were like, well, you can return and repurchase. Wasn't doing it. I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not spending any money. It was do it with using your driver's license. And I'm like, I have this, it's a receipt. This isn't the BOPUS order the receipt. And finally somebody just admitted she was like, it was too hard. It's very complicated to do it that way. It's just easier to do the driver's license. So if you're willing, can we just do the driver's license? So I'm getting penalized for returning without a receipt, because I can't remember the cutoff of what you can return. Is up to $250 a product per year without a receipt. And every time I go in there and it's a BOPUS order, even to exchange, I'm not even I'm exchanging. They always like, give me your driver's license, give me your driver's license, give me your driver's license, unless I have a paper receipt. And most of the time I don't have a paper receipt. I work full time. I have some health issues I'm dealing with. I have things going on. I can't live in the stores. Like full-time creators, I'm jealous of the fact that, they can live in the stores. People with endless energy, I've never been one with endless energy. They be living in the stores. I don't have that. So I use pickup BOPUS a lot, because I don't be having the energy to just come out, work full-time, try to do things in my personal life I have to handle, and then try to maintain YouTube and be living in a store. I just want to go in, pick it up. And I'm getting penalized for a service that you offer as a company. And yesterday when I took my mom to the doctor, she was in there over 2 hours. So I was sitting in the waiting room just answering comments, responding to comments. And these were some comments from months ago, because I got behind in that, because again, You know, new job, moving in to the new setting up, you know, a lot. Closing down school, it was a lot. So, and I, you know, it was some video, I think I had a rant about, I think the new Bath and Body Works semi-annual set policies show you how far, because I would love to answer every comment. And I try my best when I'm sitting down, I have extra time. That's what I'll do. I'll just start answering comments because I would love to just answer them all and respond to them all. And somebody had put, you know, you shouldn't complain about the policy of a store. You should just stop shopping there. You shouldn't try to do a price adjustment. You know, the influencers have made it to where Bath and Body Works had to change the policy because people were abusing the policy, whatnot. And usually I don't respond to comments like that, even if they weren't to me disrespectful. It was their opinion. So I was like, well, okay, I'm going to respond with my opinion. And so my opinion is I have not abused the policy because I do not return a lot. I do not exchange a lot. And I feel like I'm being penalized. And I said, you know, on my platform, when it comes to these companies, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it's not my job to keep them in business. I give the consumer's my point of view as a consumer. And I'm not going to stop. Because it's my point of view. They can, yes, if somebody says they can do what they want to do. Yes, of course. They can do what they want to do. There's their company. And I can say what I want to say. As a consumer. You know, hand in hand. So, I was like, it's just, if you have a policy, how is it abusing it 14 days later to get a price adjustment? I don't see that. That's your policy. How is it abusing it? To try to save as much money as I can for myself, like you're trying to make as much money as you can? You know, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to change because I don't feel like I'm being disrespectful. I'm just telling my point of view with policies. But one thing is like, oh, if you don't, what store? There's not one store I love all their policies, honey. And it's not a lot of stores where I know all of them, but I still shop there. If you didn't agree with a policy at a store and you stopped shopping, where in the world would people shop? What store is perfect? What company is perfect? I don't know of any. And I know of some that are very close, like Nordstrom right now is number one when it comes to return exchange. Number one. Bath and Body Works was up there, honey. They have dropped. It's Nordstrom. Now we'll see if they change, but right now Nordstrom, no question ads come in. I don't have to be, you know, give my license and be penalized and this, that, and the other. Nordstrom to me is the easiest place to return anything where I shop personally right now. So that was just a little bit annoying to me. Like I'm not even returning, I'm exchanging, and I still am getting dinged because I don't have a receipt when I do, but you don't want to do the work it requires to honor your policy. So that's my rant. I didn't plan to rant until I went in there. That happened today. And those comments were fresh on my mind because I just don't understand why people get so sensitive about these companies. These companies don't care about you. They care about the bottom line, honey. Business major here. It's business. So it's about the Benjamins, it's about that money, honey. So I just don't understand why people get so, like, taking over companies. I really don't. If you're a CEO or somebody in the company, I can get it, keep that money flowing. But just a regular consumer, I don't understand it. I never will. But everybody's different. I don't have loyalty like that to companies. I'm sorry. I don't. I just say what I feel and go about my life. That's what I do. And if I adjust the way I've shopped at Bath and Body Works due to a lot of these policy changes, due to that, like thinking of December, you know, when it's time to shop the semi-annual sale, since I can't go get a price adjustment anymore with their new system, guess what? I'll be trying to wait them out unless it's something I really don't want to miss out on, or if it's a new collection for Bath and Body Works. And then I might be waiting then, because these prices are ridiculous. And I am trying to have the best deal, just like you're trying, you know, just as companies, not just Bath and Body Works, but as companies try to do the best for their business. My business is me and my wallet. So I'm trying to do the best for me. So that's all I can say, y'all. I'm sorry, this was, I can't believe I didn't even plan this. But anywho, tell me what you think about the new Milk Bath and Body Works, new Milk Bath and Body Works collection. I would love to hear you all's thoughts. The only one I think, these two are the only ones I'm questioning, am I going to keep? But again, quality is superb for these fragrance mists. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give me a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me, did I already say this? But tell me your thoughts about the collection. Please share this video with everyone, you all. And please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.